Hello, I'm Johnny and welcome back to my channel. So, this is a few sketches that I've been doing for the collaboration inspired by Alice. I'll put all the details down below. I had a fixed idea for months, well, 2 months, what I was going to do. And I wanted to do this mock turtle from Alice. He's just so cute. He's got I mean, this is just a quick sketch because it doesn't look anything like I had pictured in my mind. He's got like a cow's head, turtle flippers, and flippery feet. Well, when I designed the idea, I mean, he's a turtle. I designed the shell and it was a tortoise, and I like that much better than the turtle because the turtle, what do they call it? Carapace, or well, the shell. It's flat and boring, where, in my opinion, where a tortoise's shell is lumpy and bumpy and it's got loads of texture in it, and so that put me off a bit. But I suppose I could still do it with a tortoise's shell. I don't know. Anyways, I've been doing some sketching, as you can see. That's just the cat and, well, you see. And then I sort of drew a snail, because if you've been watching my channel, you know how much I love snails. So I drew this snail, and then I thought, oh, instead of a shell, I'll put a teacup on its back. And then I could put the mushrooms on, and that smoking caterpillar. And then I had added some legs to it, because if you're going to do this in 3D, it's going to be wide, isn't it? It's gorgeous, this little thing. I bought it from I think it was a car boot sale about 20 years ago. Gorgeous. Don't use it, just keep it on the shelf. Yeah, so if you're doing like a snail thing in 3D, it's going to be like wide, isn't it? So then I thought, well, if I put legs on it, and then the snail with legs would be like the saucer of the teacup, and like walking along, and then put the mushrooms on top with the caterpillar. So I don't want to use a real teacup. I want to start from scratch and make me own. So I don't know what's going to work because I've never done this before. To sort of pad it out a bit, like with any of my sculptures, it's tin foil. So I'm thinking maybe I'll cover the teacup in tin foil, put some inside, and then sort of try and manipulate it. I don't know, somehow, but I think we'll give that a whirl now. And then when I come to going on to the next stage, the sculpting, I can show that. But this is just my idea. If this doesn't work, I'll just have to try something else. Maybe just, I don't know, I haven't got a clue. Just chucking ideas about. Right, is this too much? I'll go out a bit. Yes, but the art doll that I wanted to do, I think that'll take longer than the time I've got left. What is it now? It's the 14th, Valentine's Day. Ugh. Happy Valentine's Day, but I don't celebrate that. So we've got 2 weeks left, and my other sculpture that I done for trees, forests and woods, probably getting there in the wrong order. I only just recently finished that, so I don't want to be behind all the time. So put this inside here. And as you can see, it hasn't had much of an effect. So I'll have to wrap this over here and then push a hole in it. I mean, if you were to use a if I was to use a teacup, that would be cheating, wouldn't it? And I don't want to cover a nice teacup in clay just so I can make it look old and weathered. Right, get a knife. Right. Oh, and some scissors. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but it's good to experiment. Right. So there's the basic. I mean, I don't really need that to be covered because that'll be an extra added piece of clay. So I'll just whip that off later. So, right. Maybe I could use some air dry clay and cover the surface, and then when it's dry I could just lift it off and this little teacup will be undamaged, and then I could just put some more foil in it and then cover it with clay. And I think I'll leave it about, what would you say, there is a centimetre from the top. And then when I make the, what do you call it, the snail with legs, its body, because it's going to be a saucer, will be pushed into that and connect onto that. Oh, right. So, I will try and figure this little puzzle out, and I will come back in the next video to show you the next stage. I really do want to make this because it's a nice idea, so I will not be giving up until I have sorted this out. Anyway, I won't say see you bye because I'll just be doing another video and just squishing it all on. So I did the most obvious thing first. I think I was overthinking things before. So what I did was just pack the teacup little by little with the foil. I didn't press down too hard because I wanted to be really lightweight. And then once I'd packed it, well, I taped the top of it first so it didn't all drop to bits when I tipped it out the teacup. And then I just went round in masking tape to keep it all together, and it is really lightweight. So my next step will be covering it in clay, trying to make it look like a saucer and put like a little handle on, and then doing the snail. So I might have to get a saucer, do you think? A saucer, do the same, cover it with foil and then turn it into a freaky looking snail. So I just thought I'd show you this bit in case you want to do something similar. Well, as you can see, I've covered this foil lump in clay and it doesn't look anything at all like a little teacup. But when I smooth everything out and put a handle on it and that, it will start to take form. But this is what I call the ugly stage, or a lump. So I've added the handle. I just used a piece of wire to shape it, and then I sort of put 2 holes in here. It was dead fiddly, so I couldn't do it on the camera. Now my gimbal's on the link. So I wrapped it in some tin foil, and then I put some tape on it to keep the tin foil on. Shoved it in the side of the clay and wrapped it in the clay. It does need smoothing out a bit and shaping some more. As you can see, it still doesn't look much like a saucer in comparison to, not a saucer, what do you call it? A teacup. It's just the basic shape, but it needs shaping quite a lot. So I will get cracking onto that. So this is where I've got up to so far. I've decided that I am not going to put the snail on a saucer. I'm going to make it like, as if like it's a hermit crab. A hermit crab taking over another creature's shell. So this, sorry about the music in the background. So this is going to be a snail invading a teacup and taking it over as its own house. So I've created, well, one leg so far. I don't know whether to do all legs the same or two flippers and two different type legs. So I got measured out 4 pieces of wire, wrapped them with tin foil and wrapped them with masking tape. Then covered them with clay. This is just a trial one to see how it is. And I made a hole in the teacup. It's difficult when you've only got one hand holding the camera. There, so I mean, I don't even know if I wanted to go there, but... And I don't see there's any point doing a tail, cause that the handle of the teacup's there, so we'll see. Right, get cracking. So, I've now completed my sculpture. And my least favourite part now, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to do an undercoat of grey. I haven't got grey, so I'll just mix black and white. So this is the design I went with, although I have gone way off the mark with this one. I don't know where my mind was going. I'll show you what I've done. This is the sculpture. I started off my sketch as a snail, then a teacup on its back, and some legs and flippers, but I thought my mind just went wacko and created this. It's like, its head looks like a flamingo from Alice in Wonderland. I've put it on a slouch, because I thought it would look ridiculous if it was like straight up, perfect. It would almost look like a spout off a kettle. But I thought when this creature's dragging itself around, because it's got uneven limbs, that the head's gonna wobble from side to side. So I just put some, I'm in close enough, just put some glass eyes here. I didn't put out much detail on this, because I mean, they've got flamingos, they've got feathers on the necks, but I'm going to paint it like a pinky colour. I don't want any, just like a straight white, straight pink colour. I didn't want any detail on that. Anyway, I've put so much detail on the teacup itself. I've stippled to make some like texture on the cup as if it's like well worn, weathered. And I've put some, it's that lichen or moss on here, and some little algae, just algae, like mushroomy form things. I'm not very technical, am I? And it's pretty lightweight, because as you're seeing, the majority inside of it was tin foil and tape. Yeah, so I just added an arm and then an octopus tentacle thing here, 2 basic legs on the back, and then the handle of the teacup. That's just like the bottom, so it would stand like this, wouldn't it? So on the bottom, I think I'm just going to paint that brown, you know, as if it's got some tea inside it, but it'll be like staying there some magical way. It won't be all dropping out of the cup. Yeah, so today is just going to be a painting day. It's the 26th now? Yeah, so in between painting I'll be killing zombies on Xbox. So I decided against going for the mushrooms and the I was going to do that caterpillar on the top, because I think it would just too much. It would be too busy. Yeah, so looks quite funny all naked, pink. Yeah, so I hope I don't go wrong with the painting. So that's it. So this is where I'm up to now, and it's now night time. I put the first coat on and then I missed a bit. Well, missed a lot. Still missed this bit here. But it's all covered apart from that little bit there. And it's still a bit tacky, so it's not fully dry. When it's fully dry, I will be adding the colour. And I haven't even chose the colours yet. I just don't know where I'm going for. Well, I know this one's going to be pink. And maybe it's blue. Yeah, so this is him so far. So when I choose the colours, get back to you. So it's now the 28th of February and I'm still not finished. I had to work overnight on my holidays, and then today the gas man was coming, so I still couldn't do anything. So on, what day was it? Saturday. Oh, I can't remember. A few days ago, I added grey to like the base coat, so then I could add the colours on and you couldn't see the clear underneath. As you can see, it needs another coat on the limbs, but this is very strange. I don't know if it's been like a reaction to the grey undercoat, but I put a really bright coloured yellow on this because I wanted a bright yellow teacup, and then I could add the green lichen and stuff. And it's turned green, really strange. So what I'm going to do is, I got this in a scroller box the other day. This is acrylic paint. So I'm going to see if I have any luck with this. And if not, well, it'll just have to stay that colour, which is very unfortunate because I was really looking forward to a bright yellow teacup. Yes, so I'll get cracking now. Hopefully I'll be finished by later on today, but I don't think the paint will be dry. It'll still be a bit tacky, but you can basically see what it is. I mean, I'll have to put the detail on and stuff as well. And I had a whole backstory planned and then I changed my mind, so we'll see. I'm always late with these things. To be continued. Back again. Well, I just can't get the colour right. It's just, I put System 3 yellow on it and I thought it would go bright yellow, but it hasn't. It's not green, but it's not yellow. It's in between. So I haven't really got time today to finish it, and it's the 28th, so I've got to put this video online for the collaboration. So what I'll do is, I can't even do it tomorrow, the gas man and the electrician's coming out, so, well, I've got this sketch over here. I think I'll just continue with this sketch and maybe do a video when I come to adding the colour. So this is me a Cuppa, also known as mock teacup. Really enjoyed making him. But as I say, he's not finished. I'll probably finish him in the next 2 days, and then might do a really quick video to show you what he looks like with the detail on and much better colours, and I'll put a Instagram picture on. So this whole video thing that I've done is all gobbledygook. So I'll put all the details down below of everybody else. I've yet to see their videos. I'm sure they're brilliant. So Johnny signing out. See you, bye.